Salud, mi gente, you boys coming through once again. Before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. For those who've been supporting the channel, I do highly appreciate you guys. Man, on this occasion, we're gonna talk about something serious, man. I see this one video of a live, right? I'm not gonna mention the guy for his own protection, man. But he was basically calling out Dubs and Gunner, man. And was not in a nice way. Not in a nice way. Call them out. Call them out of their name. And basically he wants that. You know, it's basically him and his buddy against Dubs and Gunner, right? But what took me by surprise, that I was like, damn, what? He said to Dubs, man, if you do respect my family, I got this for you. And then she showed a knife. And then he showed a rifle. You know? And I was like, damn, for those who don't know, man, I don't know when was this, 2 years ago, something like around that time, when Dubs was getting an argument with somebody through a live stream, right? There were certain individuals on a live stream. And he said that he's going to wreck his whole family, right? The beef is with Dubs and this individual, right? I believe it's Jerry, you're only an hour away from me, Jerry, right? So that's what it was, right? But he said that he was going to go after his family, right? And the family don't got nothing to do with it, right? Like, for somebody to take it to that point, like, your family don't got nothing to do with what me and you got going on, right? It does not. But that's what he did. Eventually, I think he came out and apologized, right? But that was out of line for sure. So this one guy said, if you're gonna respect my family, I got this for you. And right there, I was like, oh, okay. We're taking it to a whole different level, man. A whole different level. Now we're talking about some serious stuff right here. You know? And I want to talk about something, man. Look, we see everybody, including myself, right? Right here making videos. Thinking we know it all. Thinking that we are all this in a bag of chips. You know, I'm going to include everybody, right? And just because we went to prison, we want to underestimate somebody who did not go to prison. Big mistake, man. I always say it. Never underestimate nobody, no matter how they look. Nothing. Because the minute you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, that person's going to break and it's going to bring it to you, man. And it's not going to be in a friendly way. You know? This guy came with the things. Showed them on camera. And said, you do this to my family, it's on. I took that serious. You know, I don't know about those guys. But hey, I know a lot of people get comfortable talking smack, making fun of people in the room. But hey, be careful now. Be careful, because people are willing to travel miles just to make a point. We have seen it before. Be careful now. People are playing with fire. People think that just what they say, no matter whether it's true or fake, that's what's going to go. And they're willing to talk down on somebody that they don't know, right? The whole thing is like, oh, how can you speak on me if you don't know me, right? But when you turn the coin, it's the same stuff. They throwing a lot of shade to this guy. Hey, don't work with this guy. You don't know what this guy is about. You don't know who this guy has worked with before, you know? So it's like, hold on, what's going on right here, you know? I do not know, man, but man, that was some crazy ass stuff, man. And do I believe that this guy are gonna take the fade? Hell no, they're not gonna take the fade. Even though that Gunner said that he wants to bring it, I doubt it. I can put money on that. That he would not get in no ring or get it in a regular fight on the streets. I don't think so. Not at least not by planning on it, right? Maybe if he gets jumped, maybe if somebody press on him, maybe there's no There's a wall behind them, maybe, but other than that, I doubt it, man. I doubt it. A lot of us right here just talk because we have a mouth. A lot of us, man. A lot of us. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put everybody in the same circle. You know, I'm not gonna just focus that light on 2 individuals, 3 individuals, 4 individuals. No, I'm just gonna put everybody. But a lot of people are like that, you know. And again, one thing you cannot do is underestimate the next man, whether you don't know him, you know, unless you're willing to take it to that point. You know what I mean? If you're willing to take it to the point, man, push it then. Act respectful. But if you're not, if you're just talking just because, never know, man. You never know, man. Again, people can only take so much after they're throwing shade after shade after shade. And it's been like that for a minute on videos. It's been like that. They've been speaking on this person for a while. Throwing shade to him. This guy is over there minding his business. You know, I don't know what he does. He helps people with certain content and stuff like that. But better be careful, man. Better be careful. You know, I seen this clip. As a matter of fact, Chemo Flix has the thing, but man, that was some crazy ass stuff right there, you know. And he's basically calling people out because, calling Dubs and Gunner because, I mean, they're talking good one, according to him, right? According to him, they talk a good one, and that this guys get mad because other people make videos on there just to correct them, you know. And I don't know if it's right. You guys can be the judge of that. I'm just giving you the information of what I seen. I'm giving you my point of view, and basically I'm saying never underestimate nobody, you know, because the minute you do that, it's the minute that you're gonna lose. Simple as that, man. Simple as that, you know. And people will travel for miles to get that ass. And I mean, I hope this does not get out of line like that. But if I was them, I'd take this very serious, man. Maybe it's time to stop drinking for a minute. Be quiet. Don't include nobody that actually are not getting at you directly. You know, and maybe it's gonna be better, man. Maybe. But as for right now, another person came out and called both of them out. And he said, if you do this to my family, I got this for you. He never said to his family. He said to you, right? And I mean, the first occasion when it happened, I know he was drunk, but there's no justification for that at all. At all. There's no justification for that at all, man. You know what I mean? Again, to each his own. It is what it is. I'm not gonna keep trying to poke that why or what was the reason. Nah, you know what I mean? What happened. He already apologized, but still, man, shows a lot of character. Sometimes when people act like that when they're drinking, maybe stop drinking, maybe, you know, or keep it to the minimum. You have to get all pedo. You know what I mean? Maybe just drink 3, 4 for a little bit. Just sip them. Simple as that, man. We don't have to get all crazy, act like kids and stuff like that. But again, everybody's entitled to do whatever with their life. I can only just give like a little, I can say something about it, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it, man. At the end of the day, we are in charge of what we're going to do with our lives. And that's something they decide to do. But man, that was crazy, man. That was very crazy. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Saludos.